Wow. Good morning, Belgrade. Today I am having breakfast. A lovely cake from my neighbors yesterday. On my balcony as usual. And the time is 6:30. Summertime. Daylight savings time, which means yesterday this hour would have been 5:30. I'm telling you, it's a magic hour. This cake is still so good. I bet you, if I was a criminal and I would leave this cake to get moldy, it would still be good. Christ almighty. So far there are 659 corona cases in Serbia and 2 more deaths since of yesterday. That makes it a total of 10 deaths in Serbia, which is a very good number. Now, while looking at this table, I'd like you to do some research on this, because now we all have time and we do have access to the internet, so that's amazing. Go online and check the actual population of each country. Do a little numbers crunching, check the percentage of cases versus the population, as well as the percentage of deaths versus the percentage of the amount of cases. And you may draw some conclusions about each country's healthcare system, for one, and see if that matches your prejudice. You see, there's a lot of info between the lines if you just know where to look. The Serbian health minister, Zlatibor Lončar, said, and I quote, now actually I don't quote because I don't have my, my notes beside me. He said that yesterday when he was going to a meeting, he noticed that there have never been so many people in the parks. Of course, it was a fantastic day yesterday. So now we need to consult our experts, which is one doctor. One. And this particular doctor, of course, says, complete isolation would be the best. I'm actually starting to get a little bit pissed off at the curfew. Or maybe it's just because I'm cranky in the mornings, even though I need to have my coffee, but just rubs me off the wrong way that I keep waking up this early. Actually, it's probably a good thing, because now I'll have many hours of daylight if I go outside before the 3 o'clock curfew. I do have to say that I am, for lack of a better word, impressed by the way that the Serbian government is handling this crisis, and I don't mean for myself personally, because I'm not ill and I don't have any symptoms whatsoever. I mean the people that are actually sick. They are being tested. Even people with mild diseases are being tested. They are admitting them to hospitals. And they're actually increasing hospital space, meaning that they're opening sports centers and whatnot to fill with new patients. They've spent a bunch of money to get more respirators, which is a very, very, very rare commodity these days. And all this to prevent anything further from happening and not waiting until it's too late, because you want to hold on to your money. The president gave a speech about how everybody should stay at home and not go out at all. And I just don't see that happening unless they put up a 24-hour curfew, which I believe is very, 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 very plausible at the moment. So today I think I'm going to go hoarding a little bit of food, stuff my refrigerator so that I have what I need and that I can be cooked up inside my house for the next 2-3 weeks, if that's what it comes to. What else is new? Boris Johnson is infected. Synd. People on the internet go like, you know, this virus doesn't care if you're rich or poor. Well, no virus does. The thing is, if you're poor, you're most likely crowded like sardines, and thus you get infected. Now, politicians meet people. That's why they are usually infected, and they get on media, and it's like, oh, even you who are rich and powerful, that has nothing to do with it. They shake hands. They're nasty people. Politicians are nasty people. To anybody who's interested, you can get Doritos at Istanbul shop. Teşekkür ederim for existing. I have no idea what the street is called, so that doesn't help. But today's shops close at 1 because the curfew starts at 3 o'clock. A lot of people here do respect the social distancing. There are not many people out, even though it is warm for the time being. A lot of clouds are pulling in. Now, here I go again with this meteorological shit. Today's weather forecast brought to you by Doritos. Because I think everybody knows that if you don't comply with this, there will be stricter curfews, and nobody wants that. So I decided to minimize the risk of my own impact on that happening and stay inside. I just went out to get some groceries